Welcome to the devotion with Evangelist Lungu, Gregory. Our devotion this morning comes from the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 11 on verse 9 and 10. The Bible says, "Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the ways of thine heart, and in the sight of thine eyes. But know this, that for all these things God will bring thee into judgment. Therefore remove sorrow from thy heart, and put away evil from thy flesh, for childhood and youth are vanity." Brothers and sisters, as we begin this day, it is important to understand that God gives us life. God is the sustainer of our lives, and it is God's desire and God's will that we, especially as youths, should enjoy our lives, that we should celebrate, that we should be happy, that we should rejoice, that we should be glad in our youth. And this is the reason why he says, whilst you are a youth, let your heart cheer up, let your heart be glad in the days of thy youth, and walk in thine ways of thy heart. Do what your heart desires whilst you are in your youth. Go to the places that you desire to go whilst you are in your youth. Do what your heart is happy with whilst you are in your youth. Find what to do and do it with all your might whilst you are a youth. If it is singing, sing whilst you are a youth. If it is preaching, preach whilst you are a youth and you still have the power. If it is being educated, get educated whilst you are a youth and you still have the power. If it is finding a partner, a life partner, a marriage partner, find that marriage partner whilst you are a youth. Do all that which is going to make you happy whilst you are a youth. But there is a caution that the Bible puts at the end, and which is attached to you doing all that you want. The condition and the caution is this: remember that God will bring everything that you do in your youth to judgment. You can do everything, but bear in mind as a youth that there is a judgment coming. You can preach, but bear in your mind as a youth that there will be a judgment. You can sing, but bear in your mind as a youth that there will be a judgment. You can steal whatever you can find, but bear in your head as a youth that there will be a judgment. You can go to places, but bear in your mind as a youth that there will be a judgment. You can watch things, but bear in your mind as a youth that there will be a judgment. And so, brothers and sisters, God's desire is that we should be happy. God's desire is that as youths we should rejoice. God's desire is that as youths we should be in a situation where we feel glad and our hearts are at peace, and whatever we find to do, we should do. But we should not forget, brothers and sisters, that the youthful stage of life is but for a little while. Childhood and youth, the Bible says, is but vanity, because they all pass away. We will grow old, and after growing old, we will not have the energy and the power to do all that which we are doing. And later on, we will die, and after death, there will be a judgment. And so to you, my fellow youth, do what you have to do. Be happy, be glad, rejoice, be excited, but remember, there will be a judgment, and that your youthful stage, your childhood stage, is not forever, but for a short period of time. This has been your friend and brother, Evangelist Lungu Gregory. Shalom, shalom, and have a blessed day. Amen.